Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Elias, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. In the last episode, we attempted to do a greedier mode. I do not remember who we were playing as, but we attempted to do a greedier mode. Today we're just going to do a normal Isaac run. We need to go down and get to Mega Satan, so let's try to do that. Why not? Mega Satan usually isn't too bad to deal with. Sure, let's take the bombs. That's not... Oh, wait, no, that's Mr... Never mind. Never mind. Wrong one. I thought that was the, big bombs. Not the, Ooh, we can get this. So, going to Mega Satan is really nice because we can take our time, go slow. We just have to watch out for the red heart damage, and... real quick, we're gonna go grab a Mr. Boom. We're gonna put that right there and get away from it. Tempted to restart. Oh boy. Oh well. Let's just continue on. So yeah, Binding of Isaac. It's still going. This series is the longest one I have on my channel, but that's okay. I still like this game. It's still a lot of fun, even if it is kind of getting grindy. The victories are very, very few nowadays, but oh well, happens. Let's try to deal with these spiders. Oh my gosh, no, ow. Okay, I'm tempted to restart this run even more. Alright, let's see if we can get anything good. But, yeah, so, in about another month, at least at the time of recording this, we are going to be, well, not we are going to be, but, the DLC, the newest DLC is going to be coming out. And I'm actually really looking forward to it. Should be interesting. It's always fun to have new content. Apparently there was another patch when I loaded this game up today, but I couldn't figure out what it did, so who knows? Man. But yeah, so we just need to get through all this, and, you know, roguelike games are something that, I've talked about this before, but, you know, people, again, there is a huge debate on whether it's roguelike, or just, I don't know, something else. But either way, I do really enjoy these types of games. Binding of Isaac, there are a bunch of others. Rogue Legacy, I need to play the sequel of that one. But yeah, there's a lot of games that are just a lot of fun, that are this style. And, you know, maybe at some point we'll play some others. Who knows? Duke of Flies should be pretty easy. You know, there's a couple that would be really neat. It's kind of like something that I've played a lot of in the past, which is randomizers. And it's that same kind of general idea of the game is always different every time you play it, and that's so neat. It makes it fun. It doesn't get too much the same. Now that's a good item. Pentagram. Alright, we can't get a Devil Deal on the first floor regardless, so let's just go on to the second floor. I guess we'll go ahead and go with this run. But we need to get angel rooms as quickly and painlessly as we can. I probably also could have done something with the sacrifice room we discovered in the first floor, but meh. I was hoping for something. Well, let's hope for something else. Sure. Ooh, Tammy's Head. Tammy's Head is a really good item, but not good enough for replacing the dice. And what is with all of the tinted rocks? I don't know that I've ever seen quite this many. So, yeah. And that's something else. I've talked about this before. Hopefully, again, I know I've said this before. I'm going to start streaming hopefully this week. My sleep schedule's a little messed up currently, so if I can get that fixed enough, I'm going to start streaming fairly regularly. And going back to randomizers are just a lot of fun. Nemia, I think. Yeah. Oh well. Not a great item, but we've already used our dice roll. We're probably not going to get another one anytime soon, so we'll just continue on like this. But yeah, so playing randomizers is a lot of fun, and I want to get back into streaming those. Sometimes they get a little crazy though. The Legend of Zelda one is the one I mostly play, and there is a new mode for it that does a lot to the game, and it's really, really confusing. And I know the game pretty well, but it's something else. If you're familiar with the game, there's a mode that's called, I think people are calling it crisscross mode, and basically, we can go reroll that other item. Basically, it's all of the dungeon rooms are swapped as well, so you can wind up in different rooms than what you're supposed to. Is the simplest way I can think of to describe it. But yeah, it looks like a lot of fun, but it also looks very confusing. Because on top of that, all the entrances are shuffled as well, and it's sometimes it's too much. But I'd love to play I love playing Pokemon games. I recently finally played Pokemon Shield and beat most of that. And there's still a little bit more for me to do in the post game, but I beat the champion and all that kind of fun stuff. So, kind of like the same place I am with Sun and Moon, which I need to go back and finish. My Game Boy kind of died out on me. The battery died, and I got a new Game Boy for Christmas. So, hopefully I can. I can finish those games. I might start playing that. I've been playing Triforce Heroes first, though, so which is not a bad game, but definitely, I don't know. Sometimes I don't understand Nintendo. I like most of their games, and a lot of their properties are really good ones. Pokemon, Zelda, Kirby, all that kind of stuff. Mario, I guess. Can't forget that. They're all good properties and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes some of the decisions they make are just a little weird. And I know that it's a lot of just kind of the way Japan is compared to the US, of the social how to say it, it's almost like the social gaming is a lot different. Okay, we don't want any items because we want to get key pieces. So mobile games and what was it? PictoChat was a lot more popular just because a lot more people had Game Boys, and maybe it's just because of where I'm from, and I don't live in a major city or anything like that. Maybe it's just mostly because of that. But yeah, I don't know. It just always seemed weird that so many games kind of focus really heavily on the multiplayer, especially local connection multiplayer stuff. Although I know that Triforce Heroes is not local, but it's just kind of weird in a sense that there's so much focus on that, and it sometimes makes the games feel, I don't know, incomplete. And I know a lot of times they'll have ideas or they'll have plans to do more that they don't actually do. But it's kind of par for the course with different cultures and whatnot. It happens. Not a big deal. We might use that later. I'd like to just kind of walk around right now, just because I'm scared we're gonna... Actually, let's just use it. Does it really matter where we are at, where we came from, or anything like that? No, it doesn't, because we don't know where we're at anyways. So yeah, a good example of, one of the games that... So, Okay, how do I want to say this? Oh man, so I like Final Fantasy games. The single player ones, I've not played much of the online stuff. Mostly just because I haven't. I have the game. I actually have a disc with like 3 or 6 months or something like that that I bought a while ago because it was cheap. But I mean, by a while ago, I mean like a couple years ago. I hope it still works if I ever want to play Final Fantasy 14. But yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of Final Fantasy games that I've played. Most of them, to be honest. And there is a little bit of a like some of the games that I don't like just didn't. I don't know. They tried to do stuff that just didn't work, and a lot of that reason was just because of what. I don't think that'll work on this floor. What was popular in Japan type of stuff. So I understand there's a lot of criticism for like 10-2, Final Fantasy 10-2. But personally, I like that game. I like the job system and all that kind of stuff. My favorite is 9. I love Final Fantasy 9. But like Final Fantasy 8 is my least favorite, and a large portion of that is because of the draw system. I hate that. I hate the combat system. It's really weird, and I don't like it. That was a half a soul hurt. We unlocked that last time. Ooh, sad bombs. I like sad bombs. Sad bombs are actually pretty good, and we can probably kill the boss pretty easily. What do we have in here? Anything? We're gonna go for it. Ooh, yeah. Cricket's head. Damage up. I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit the other button. Whoops. Accidentally used the dice. We have infinite bombs, so we might as well use them. But, yeah, Final Fantasy VIII was one of those games that it clearly had features that did not translate well to the US. Mainly because they never showed up in the US. If you're familiar with Final Fantasy VIII, there is this whole system of, you know, the summons, the GF, the Guardian Forces, as they are known. And there are a couple that you can't get in the US because in order, or I don't know if you can't get them, or I don't remember exactly, but there was a, let's see, it would be like right here, wouldn't it? Drop a bomb there just in case. There was a system that was known as there was, what was it? It was like the Chocobos or something. They did not work in the US because, lo and behold, the thing that you were supposed to use, the Pocket Station, didn't exist in the US. And the big reason for that is it was kind of a commercial failure. Ugh. We'll come back if we get a chance. It was a commercial failure because the battery life and all this kind of stuff of the Pocket Station was awful. And Pocket Station was like a Dreamcast had something similar as well. That was like it was almost like a memory card that was like a mobile gaming thing. And this was before the PS was the first one. The PSP, PlayStation Portable. So you didn't have access to an actual portable game system from Sony. So this PlayStation Pocket was supposed to be kind of like that, and it was Sony trying to get competition with Nintendo for all that, for the Game Boy and all that kind of stuff. But you lost content because you could not have, you probably didn't have a PlayStation Pocket, and it wasn't a big deal. But I am a little bit of a completionist. I think that indicates that there's doors on these 3 sides. I'm a little bit of a completionist when it comes to games, especially when there's collectibles to be had, and you know that's fine and all that I can't collect everything because, you know, something didn't come over, but it makes the game almost feel unfinished at times. Like, they could have, for the port, made a system to fix that, but they didn't. So, I don't know. It's a pet peeve of mine. Not the main reason I hate that game. And hate's a strong word. I did get to the end of the game. I did play through it, and it was an experience to get there. Mostly because this was back when it was not GameStop, but GameStocks. When it was EB Games, and the big problem with that, is I bought the game pre-owned, which, I mean, I was a kid. That was very reasonable for me to buy the game pre-owned. But the problem with that is that the disc was scratched, and so, well, one of the discs was scratched. The second disc, I remember this very distinctly, because I would get to, if you're familiar with, again, Final Fantasy VIII, there's the part where you go to the desert prison. I could not escape that place. I would get near the top, I think the top, and the disc would freeze. And the game would freeze, and I wouldn't be able to do anything. It was awful. This happened for quite a while, because I was a kid. I could not drive, and I could not go to the game store. Again, I'd never lived in a big city. I didn't live in the big city at that point. And so, like, to go to the mall was a, 10-minute drive. And so, I had to wait until, my parents took me to the mall and hopefully get the discs fixed. And the first time they did it, the store did the whole, they cleaned the disc thing. Let's go ahead and use the world where it was called, I think, the Game Doctor, where they polished the disc basically and tried to buff out the scratch, and it sort of helped, but it didn't. So they gave me a new disc, which was nice, and it finally worked. It took me like 2 or 3 tries to get a disc that worked, and finally I was able to get past that disc and get past that section of the game, but it was pretty awful. So yeah, I don't have fond memories of Final Fantasy VIII at all. But honestly, that's not that big of a deal. I just don't care for that game as well, and I think that's a pretty general consensus. Is like, if you like some of the games, you're not gonna like other games. It's just kind of some of the games feel better than others. And like, I've played a lot of the Final Fantasies. I'll be honest, I never have played 6, but I played 1. I've played 7. I tried to play 2. I didn't get very far in that game. That game is difficult, and I just kind of got sick of it pretty quickly. And then, let's see. I need keys. Actually, not for this floor. We have bombs, so we're not gonna worry about it. But yeah, I've played 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 2, and 12. And I'm in the party of, I understand the criticism of 12, but I kind of like it. I had a lot of fun playing it. And I get the criticism. I get the point of how they did it, why they did it the way they did. 12 is the one that's very much, it feels like an online game that's a single player game. And I get the criticism of that. That's kind of weird. Let's reroll that. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good item because we have much more in terms of health. That's really nice. Alright, let's come over here. Okay, cool. But yeah, I've always been a fan of 9. 9's my favorite, by far. I have also played, so this is the weird ones, I've played Mystic Quest, which is a very different Final Fantasy game. And I really enjoyed it. It's much different. Let's blow you up. That is nice. If we can get one more penny, we're gonna take PhD. Pheromones, we'll actually use that. Let's see if we can't get one more penny before we end this. But yeah, I played Mystic Quest. It was a good game. I'm trying to think of any of the others that I've played. Ow. Pheromones is not going to be super useful on this one. Let's see. Have I actually played any other Final Fantasy games? I don't think so, actually. But yeah, there's a lot of ones. There's a lot of Final Fantasy games, and they're pretty good. Some of the weirder ones. There's I have not played Tactics. That's one that I'd love to play. I played a little bit of like Crystal Chronicles. I didn't really play much of that one, but I do have it. I never cared for the GameCube. I'll be honest. I know that's a some people might consider that a bad opinion, but it's true. I'm not a big fan of the GameCube. I don't like the controller. I've said it. I actually prefer the N64 controller comparatively. Alright. We can take these, though. And then, I think... Let's see. Let's kill the spiders. And what happens if we blow you up? We can't. Okay. I thought they switched something. You can find angel statues other places. I took memories. That's right. I probably should have re-rolled that. Oh well. Let's go down, I guess. Let's blow these up. Yeah, there's some money. And there's a 2 lucky penny. Oh no, just 1 lucky penny. Okay, and then we can go buy a key. And then head out of here. Now, remember, we're not in a hurry on this run. We just need to get either Dad's key or the 2 key pieces. So yeah, let's buy that. And let's put a bomb there and see if we can't get anything else. I guess let's buy another key. For whatever reason, the game has been stingy on keys today. But yeah, so... There's a lot of variety. I just need to go back and I need to play a lot of the other Final Fantasy games. I have most of them. Unfortunately, they're almost all for PlayStation 2 is what I had, because that's what I played the most of, constantly. I have a ton of PlayStation 2 games and PlayStation 1, I should say, because that's what I mostly played. I did have an N64, but the PlayStation 2 was like my first actual console. That was mine and mine alone. Although I guess technically, no, it wasn't. N64 was. I don't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, so there's a lot of. Ooh. I don't know what this is. Dry Baby. Okay, can't go wrong with Dry Baby. Okay. Ow! I ran into that one. That room is awful. Let's pheromones these guys. And then they'll hurt each other. And it'll be great. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing bomb. Ooh, what do we have? Blank room. Alright. Reveal the map. All of the map. So we can go like this. Is that close enough? Okay. Let's blow this guy up. Or not, I guess. Let's get some money. And there's no reason to bomb that wall. Okay. So yeah, that was nice. It's not worth it to waste the keys to get in there. Although it might actually be worth it for the one. I take that back. We're going to go back, and we're going to waste a single key to get a key. Because there is a chance, there's an off chance that we'll get something out of that. We didn't. Okay. Whatever. Item room. What do we have? Right, we don't know. What do we have? Bloodshot Eye. Okay, it's a little bit of a turret. Not anything too great, but not too bad. We have a lot of followers. Let's continue on. But yeah, I really need to go back and play some of the older Final Fantasy games. Let's blow you up. I'm tempted to just... I mean, we have the money. Sack of Sacks. That's a really good item. Okay. Let's continue on. And Headless Horseman. Pretty easy. Touch the buttons very softly. Pull up the wall. And Telepills. We might use that later. Ooh. Pestilence. Okay. I'll take that. Oh, man. Please stop chasing me. Thank you. Oh, man. This is where flight would really come in handy. Alright. There we go. Get a key. And it's the Adversary. Adversary is a nasty boss sometimes. But this guy seems to be pretty calm. Ow. We need to get lucky on getting the what's it called? The devil deals. And hopefully we can get an angel room. That'd be really nice. Nope. Lunch. Okay, that was an awful floor. But let's continue on. Oh man, so let's blow that up. This is going to give us another Telepills. Let's go ahead and use it. Why not? Ooh. Ooh, now this is a good room. A bomb for a bomb. We'll go ahead and do that. Especially because of that. We're going to get a ton of stuff. I keep looking at the floating eye thinking it's me. Let's blow this up. And what do we have down here? It's an item. No, it's not. It's money and bombs and keys. Cool. So, yeah. Let's figure out where we're at. Oh, man. We need to get some good items. That is a little bit of a problem. Also, this was not very far away from where we started. Which is kind of nice, actually, because we can go get the other Telepill and use that, because why not? Maybe we'll get the glitch room. That'd be cool. Eat the bomb. Okay. We get 2 bombs. Oh man, we're not going to be hurting for pick up items anymore, so that's good. Let's go ahead and use Telepills, and gotta kill these guys. Not that big of a deal. We are decently powerful, which is nice. But I keep looking at that eye thinking it's me. I'm not the floating eye, I'm the, like, blob that's smaller. Okay, let's go this way and see if there's anything up here. Oh my gosh, that's a tiny little guy. And he just spit out a spider that was bigger than him. Alright, what do we have? Judgment. And he's been judged. Ooh, rune bag. Awesome. So we have a 90% chance of getting a devil deal on this floor. That is good. And a 50% chance of that being a angel room. That is also good. If we can get that, then we'll be good to go. And hopefully we'll be able to get to Mega Satan. Otherwise, I will be sad. Scorpio. I believe. I don't want that. I don't want that either. I will take that. The mind. So we have full information. I think that's all that does, but it's still really good. So let's just kill these spiders. And blow up the wall. Oh, man. So, let's see. What else can I talk about? Video games. I love video games. I play too many video games. Man. Yeah, I've been playing Triforce Heroes, and that game is fun. Sorta. I'm not a big fan of that. I consider it in my head, and I guess now in my voice, to be like a... oh, it reminds me of Four Swords Adventures. The gimmick itself is not bad. I don't mind the gimmick. It's just that I'm not going to play multiplayer, just because I think the game's pretty dead on the multiplayer side, which is whatever. I've recently beat it, other than I have to do all the challenges still, and I need to complete the Den of Trials, which is something I don't necessarily do in Zelda games. But I'm gonna full complete it, probably. Jera Abundance, that's nice. Let's see if we can't get some black hearts. Ghost Baby, I don't really want you. Let's go to the shop. I don't really like any of these. Let's go ahead and buy a... I'm not the eye. Let's buy a battery. Ouija board? I don't know. Spiders. I guess we'll take the Spectral Tears. It's not a bad item per se, but let's blow these guys up. It does allow us to... like, Spectral with Piercing is actually pretty nice, but also not really useful. We can't hurt these guys. That is a bummer. I think you should be able to. But... oh, come on. Die already. Got him in a loop. There we go. And it's a coin. Alright, let's hope that there's something good in here. Come on, lots of items. That's not lots of items. Oh, great. Now, if we hit him with poison, with the pestilence, that is good. But we have to fight Mom in a second. Ooh. Let's Jera all that. And we get a bunch of items. And then, what's this? Maggie's Faith. Not really important. You know, I'm going to be upset when I blow up these. And... okay, I got nothing. Alright, that was nice. But I think the bombs are a waste. So we're not going to do that anymore. Let's just do as much damage as we can. No more damage. Is there any tinted rocks? There's usually a tinted rock in here. And she stomped on herself. We're going to go up because the chest is a lot better for getting items. And we got a devil deal. Again, I don't want a devil deal. Give me angel rooms. We can't take any items because that would, well, that would prevent us from getting angel rooms. So hopefully, okay, let's blow this up. We get pheromones. I can see forever. That'll prevent us from using bombs. And we'll take pheromones. So We gotta go down. Cool. Unfortunately, we can't go get that stuff. That's awful. It's greed. Ow. We took damage. That's bad. That's really bad. Steam sale. That's useless. We'll take it anyways, but that's useless. There's no more shops. Alright, we can grab our heart. And then we're going to want to go straight down. So, let's just do that. And hopefully we can kill all these guys. But yeah, so let's see. What other games? I've been playing, like I said, Triforce Heroes has been kind of the big one currently. That I've been playing in my off time. I need to go back and finish playing the Pokemon game. Like I said, I beat the champion in Shield, but I need to do all the other stuff. And at some point, I am going to probably get the DLC. Because it doesn't actually look bad. It looks pretty good. There's a Tinted Rock right there. A little bit of safety. But yeah, there's a bunch of games I still need to play. There's always a bunch of games I still need to play. Let's blow you up. And I'll actually give you money. And you need to give me something good. Preferably before you take all of my money. Or else I blow you up. If you don't give me something else before I hit 20 coins. Alright, that's food. I don't care about food. But I will take the Obsessed Fan. So this is a fly that delays your actions. And is actually pretty good. We're starting to get weak compared to stuff that we're fighting. Alright. Let's just continue on and finish this floor. 11% chance. We got three Devil Deals. Ooh, the Matriarch. Matriarch is a very difficult boss. I don't like this boss. So let's use Pheromones on it. And hopefully it will help. Probably should have used Pheromones later, but whatever. Because I believe we can't kill those. Alright, good to know. Yeah, this is such a bad fight. Please kill everything. Oh boy, that was awful. Bracano. And HP up with a Bone Heart. But we do get a bunch of hearts. And let's fill up the Bone Heart just a little bit. So this seems like it's going to be a run that's not going to be much of anything. We still can get, technically, we can still get Dad's Key. But it's going to be difficult. And I don't have any bombs currently. Get our money back. Let's just come down here. Use Bracano. And Puberty. Sure, why not? Puberty. But yeah, the big thing. Ooh, there's our bomb. Let's see. Actually, we're gonna fight the boss. We're gonna fight this boss because we can get good items sometimes. Maybe. Potentially. Judgment. And the world. The world is useless to us. That's ironic. Oh man. Not right. Not ironic. No, just kind of interesting word choice. The world is useless to us. Oh man. But no. Sure. Sticky Sack. Why not? Roguelike games. One that I've played in the past, and I think it was actually one of the first things I streamed, honestly. And it was primarily on YouTube, actually. I think. I don't know. It's been a while. It was before it was streaming on Switch. But I used to play a game called 20XX, which is a It is a Mega Man styled roguelike. And it's actually a really good game. They have a sequel, which I think might be an early release. That I should probably play at some point. It looks really cool. But yeah, 20XX is a really good game. I need to play that again. It's been a while. But yeah, there's just so many games I want to play. And then I end up playing pretty much all the same ones. I've still been playing Overwatch because that is a good game. I don't care what anybody says. I like it. I have fun with it. That's all that matters. And actually, I'm really looking forward to Overwatch 2, which I've never understood some of the complaints people have. Okay, can we do this? One, this is going to hurt really, really bad. Let's get out of there. But can we use... let's just do that. And I think if we do, you feel blessed. So, better chance. You feel blessed. Haha! I will take the wafer. And we have our first angel room. Our first angel, too. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get Dad's key right away. From the sacrifice room. I think that's going to be the best option for us. We're going to blow up this. And this. And try to get some hearts. We have some more bombs, so we'll do one more time. Okay, the good news is we can go get more health. That should not be too much of a problem. And if that's the case, okay, you can... Oh boy, that was scary. We should be able to find more health in here. But more importantly, we'll only take half a heart of damage now. So we actually just gained hearts. There's the tower effect. And there's the other angel. Okay, so all we have to do now is get to Mega Satan, and this run will be worth it. Okay. Then that should honestly not be too bad, but we do need to get more powerful. And that should be key piece 2. Or 1, rather. There we go. We have the key. We can get to Mega Satan. All we have to do is survive. Alright. Oh, and I almost ran into all those spikes. Stop looking at the eye and start remembering that you're the little boy that's running for his life. You're Isaac, not his dismembered eye thingy. Pin? Yep, pin. Okay, pin is easy. Pin is not a problem to deal with. Pin will be dead as soon as he sticks his head up. Awesome. Alright, let's blow those up and see if... Nope, okay. Sometimes you can get hearts from those. Ow. Again, we only take half a heart of damage anytime. Except for the champions. They will still do a heart, I think. Lemon Party. Burkano. We'll go ahead and use that. Burkano. I've always pronounced it Burkano. I don't know why. Okay, that's not a tinted rock. Just making sure. That is a battery, though. Not that it's going to be super useful, because... what do we even get on this floor? From... we don't get an item on this floor, so... Doesn't matter. Alright, we have spectral tears. We can shoot through rocks. I forget that sometimes. By sometimes, I mean most of the time. This game is so difficult because occasionally you just completely forget everything you have. But no, Overwatch 2. There was BlizzCon recently happened, aka like this past weekend, and I watched some of the stuff. But they've showed a lot of Overwatch 2 stuff, and I'm actually really excited for it. And I don't get, I do, but I don't. why everybody is like, if a game's not released within a day, you know, then it's not worth it, you know. And I think this is just my opinion, obviously, but I think a lot of it stems from it's a lot of people that kind of see, especially in games like Overwatch, where it's the competitive FPS. I think a lot of that comes from just kind of people used to how Call of Duty releases games, and in reality, nobody does that. I've been waiting, let's see, I think it's been about 15 years for a sequel of a game. Kingdom Hearts 3 was like 20 years in the making. Not quite, but you know, I'm used to a lot of games taking forever to come out. When a game is announced that they're working on it, it takes, you know, another 2 or 3 years before it's actually released, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I understand people's frustrations. You know, I want the game to just as much as everybody else. In fact, the presentation they had this past weekend really kind of made a lot of the game look. I am excited for how the game looks, as well as like some of the new things to expect. The co-op stuff in Overwatch 2, the archives events basically look like a lot of fun, and the skill trees and all that kind of stuff looks like an absolute blast. And so I'm really looking forward to that kind of stuff. I still like the competitive side as well, and I plan on playing both. But definitely just some of the changes. Hopefully they can balance the game well enough that the. So here's the thing: is games like Overwatch will never be fully balanced, and I say this knowing that they should be relatively balanced. In my opinion, the goal of balance in a game like Overwatch is not necessarily every character is equal, but rather that every character is playable, at least in circumstance, like various circumstances. So what I mean by that is, like, you know, you can play all the characters if the situation calls for it. And we only got 1 heart back, but we got a full heart. Okay, that's not bad. That's fine. So you know, like, if you play mostly this one character, it's fine, because you can play pretty much any character, so long as it's less about it's less about, you know, having any comp work, and more about the selectiveness of the comps being, we're going to keep that bag there for right now, because I want to see if there is a better item in here, in the super secret room. And hopefully there is. Hopefully we get a whole bunch of hearts in here. But, you know, like, to actually, you know, be more specific, you know, you can play any tank. All the tanks are viable to play. But, you know, you might not want to play Reinhardt on most maps, because, well, you know, you want to play Reinhardt on maps that are a little bit flatter. You want to play Orisa on maps that are, like, a little bit more long range, you know. And that is still balanced, in my opinion. Is like, if you want to play a hero, you can, but you should probably be selective about, like, team comps and map. Symmetra's great on some maps. Symmetra's bad on others. Same with Widowmaker to an extent, but you know, like, that kind of stuff is, You know, you can play any hero in the game, and they will all have, given good map choice and good team comp, the same relative chance of success. You know, you're not throwing if you pick something, basically, and that's balanced to me. You know, and I think some of the things. Ooh, we might die. We can't die. We have to clear this room. I need to pay more attention, so I'm gonna stop on my rant a little bit and focus a little bit more. Let's kill these two. The problem is I have so many followers, it's really hard to see. Shoot the whoop. Nope, 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 nope. Alright, shoot the whoop. Zombie Baby is actually really good. I'm gonna take Rotten Baby. Another item. Ah, this is what I was hoping for. Jera. All the health. Okay, so I'm a little bit more confident now. We're gonna go pick up that bag now. And at this point, what we need more than anything is batteries. Batteries would be awesome, so that we could become overpowered. That's all there is to it. But yeah, so like, I have hope that, especially seeing the changes they want to make, that they're potentially going to be making Blizzard for Overwatch 2 to like the different roles where there's role passives. That sounds like a good idea. You know, things like you know, things like that sound like great ideas. The little changes to Reinhardt that they suggested sound amazing. I was giddy about that because I play a lot of Reinhardt. But you know, that's great. But the whole game just looks kind of amazing, and I'm really excited about it. I can't wait for it to come out. But again, I've been waiting for like 15 years for some sequels. And since the sequel's been announced, I've been waiting like 3 years. So I understand. If you're curious about that one, the game I'm referring to is Psychonauts. Psychonauts 1 is a fantastic game. If you've never played it, go play it. You can usually get it pretty cheap because it's an old game, and when it goes on sale, it's really worth it. That game is amazing, and I will always sing its praises. It's weird, it's fun, it's a platformer. But Psychonauts 2 has been in the works for like 5 or 6 years now. And Psychonauts 1 came out like, oh man, a very long time ago. I actually don't know how long, but you know, it's really kind of patience. Patience will usually get you a good game. Alright. We're going to drop a bomb there. We're going to take Piercing. Piercing is really good. Emergencies, I guess. Yeah, full Piercing is really good. So we have Spectral Piercing Tiers. This makes us very powerful. Now we just need actual power. Ricano. Okay. We're just going to go this way. And hopefully get things like that. We're going to keep that there. I much prefer, you know, actual items. But we'll take what we can get. Alright. Lust. Get off of me. Explosive Diarrhea. Golden Bombs. That's nice. Oh, boy. Alright, after this room, we're going to go back to the first room, and... oh, man. Explosive Diarrhea is actually a really good pill for us. But let's just finish this room off. This level is always so loud. Apologies. Yes. So, if we take damage, we have a chance of getting Soul Hearts. It's been a while since I've seen that item. I guess we'll keep that item. I don't want any of those. So, let's grab the battery. and try again. Nah. We don't want Dr. Fetus. No, that's not Dr. Fetus. That's the other one. We still don't want that item, though. Because it's kind of bad for our build. And there's one. And come on. Come on already. Alright. We need power. We need power. Money equals power would be really nice. And there's another battery. We're not going to pick that up right now. We'll come back for it. Just finish you off. There we go. What do we get? Purity. We'll take that. Let's focus on him. Perfect. The other thing that would be really cool to get is, like, Guppy. Guppy would be overpowered at this point. Alright, let's go back this way. I gotta remember I can use bombs as much as I want. And that might be a good plan. Especially against Brownie. Especially since we have Piercing Tears. Yeah. Just drop bombs every once in a while, and everything will die eventually. It was actually a lot quicker than I expected. So there's Secret Room. Of course. And you know what, we'll just take it, because it's not worth it to come back. Up here. Let's just blow these guys up. And again, if we can get something like money equals power, that'd be awesome. You know what, we might want to take the big boom. That might not be a bad item. But we can get 2 more reshuffles. And we don't have that anymore. Okay, never mind. Isaac Hart. Yeah, I don't want any of those items. Those are all awful. At least for the build we have. I don't know about the eye one. I don't remember what the eye one is. I think we shoot our eyes occasionally. Soul. That's tempting. I know a lot of people hate that item, but I like it. Nope. We want to go up. We'll see. We'll kind of play that one by ear. So let's head down here. We're gonna full clear this floor. I know this episode is gonna be pretty long, which is a shame because I'm uploading it today. Don't tell anybody. But yeah, we'll get this finished off. The red poop. I don't remember what his name is. Why can't I remember his name? Oh, there's a bomb. Not that it matters. We have infinite bombs. And we're not going to go to the next floor or anything, so it doesn't matter. Alright. And that was a good boom. Soul Hearts. Awesome. Alright. We have, what? A few more rooms up here to potentially get something good. And we could honestly use some things like flight. We mostly need damage. Damage is what we need. And so damage is what we're going to try to get. The tick. Blink Rune. What do we have? It gave us Bricano. That's not bad. Alright. The problem with Spectral Tears, by the way, is that we can't actually shoot our own bombs or anything like that. Don't want that. Which is a shame. Oh man, my nose is stuffed up now. Alright, let's see what all we can get. And there we go. No batteries, just bombs and keys. But this room will give us another roll. Ooh, Perthrow. We have another roll. I might want to switch the that other dice and see if we can't get something good. But I don't know. Oh boy, we're getting close. Yes. Tears Up. That's a good item. That's not. Okay. That's fine. Stompy Stompy. And he's dead. Alright, Loki and Little Horn. I was like, what is his name? I couldn't remember it for a second. Alright, so he's dead. Loki, you're next. We have good tiers. Now, if we can just get some damage, we'll be good to go. That is Aquarius? Pisces? Either way, I don't think it's a good item. I don't remember what all of the Zodiac, Black Rune, Void. I don't remember what the Void does. We'll just go ahead and use it, because why not? He almost lasered us. Lard, I don't want that. That would slow us down, and that's not good. Alright, at this point, we're going to have an extra room. We're just going to clear these last two rooms, and then we'll get what we get. Unless we get, batteries. And there's no reason to go back to the beginning one, so we're going to switch that. Lucky Foot. Let's clear this one and see what we get. Oh, great. Cages. Right? No. I don't remember what these guys' name is. I can never remember these guys' name. Let's bomb. Yeah, bombs are going to be pretty useful for us. Anything? No. Alright, let's reroll this. That's Pisces. Tears back, knockback. Oh boy, we have machine gun tears. And then this is Aquarius, which is the trail of tears. Okay. Let's go grab our purity from all the way up here. I actually don't know what purity does. I don't think it gives us anything good. But we'll see. And there's no reason to go kill Blue Baby. He would be a waste of time. And health, more importantly. So let's just finish this off. And hopefully we can do this. We have a lot of health. We only take half a heart damage. Mega Zayden. We have machine gun tears. We have infinite bombs. We're going to use infinite bombs as much as we can. Ooh, I think I just destroyed both of his hands. I did. Next phase. Alright. Destroy the death sites. And time speed down. And this is where piercing tears really come in handy. The Mega Laser. There's also some hearts here, which is good. Alright. Envy is really easy. And all the rest. Okay. So far, so good. Hey, there's a whole, the soul heart. A whole heart. That would be the Gimpy Procky, I think, is what it's called. I don't remember. Alright, so let's kill the 2 fallen angels. Thank you for giving me the keys to get here. Sorry I had to murderate you. But we might actually have success today. Not to get too excited, but and then Isaac will be completed. Alright, he slams. Come on and slam. Alright. And then he comes back up. Stronger than ever. Not really. Oh man. I want to get closer. I want to be where his face is. I want to be where the people are. Alright. These are like deflecting off of us. I'm not entirely sure why. But he's almost dead. So we should be able to just hang out here. And we did it! Oh boy. So, we're not going to go Delirium because there's no reason to. We've seen the endings before. Buddy Baby. And Cry Baby. Oh boy. So, with that, we have completely completed Isaac. He is yet another one off the list. So, that is going to be it for today's episode. We actually had success. About time. Next time we're probably going to do something that's going to lead to no success. So, it should be fun. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!